It's the Monday morning hangover with Doughboy and Blue. Now pull it up.
Right. I don't know why I couldn't hear that. What's up, everybody?
We live.
It's your boy Blue, man. Monday morning hangover, the Thursday edition. Thursday. Hydrate, baby. We are here with PJ, 5-2 Elite Hitters Club in the building, man.
Hey,
You already know.
motherfucking noise.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, man. What's been going on, dude? How you doing?
I'm busy, man.
Yeah.
We're constantly busy. So, me and Jay, we started, 5-2 Elite Hitters Club almost going on a year now. So,
Okay.
And then, the ball was rolling. We just got to, hit the ground running. It's been a lot of work, but, we're still pushing through.
Right on.
Hell yeah, man.
Let me help you adjust real quick here. Here, check this out. We'll throw it like this. And then just kind of turn this, just so it's in the direction of your speaking, you know what I mean? There we go. That should work. Perfect.
Can you hear yourself good?
Yeah, now I can.
All right, cool.
All right, there we go.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Obviously, you have to be passionate about baseball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To dedicate yourself and open up a whole business and do, Tell us a
Yeah.
little about that.
Oh, yeah. Born and raised here in Casa Grande,
Right on.
So, actually, I kind of grew up in Stanfield a little bit, too, but...
Cool.
Cool.
Born and raised, homegrown, so...
Nice.
Kind of started, I obviously back in the day, there was Pop Warner, it was Little League.
Yeah.
There was some kids that had, some wrestling here and there, but, when, growing up, it was, you played your sports, but
Yeah.
now the demand for baseball year round is booming, for
Oh, yeah.
Arizona, all across, the state, even all across, the United States, the baseball tournaments are going, year round. You got some of the homegrown kids here going from here all the way to like Florida, Georgia.
Yeah, traveling.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Playing big tournaments, so
Yeah.
they need a place to train, so my boys played all the way. Actually, my youngest son right now, I just came from his game. He's a freshman, so
Okay.
What's up?
so yeah, I'm still involved, but coaching wise and all that, kind of got away from this time to give back, to the
Okay.
community, and Union football just won a state championship a couple years ago, so.
Yeah.
That's big.
You know,
That was
my,
huge.
my goal and Jay's goal is to get these kids to that same, in a couple years, maybe we have a, Vista Grande,
Yeah.
or Casa Grande Union, state champion baseball.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool. Yeah. Heck
That's
yeah.
that's a hell of a goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's possible, man, in just with all the hard work you guys put in with your business, like, you guys can do it, man. I know you guys can do it. You guys are doing great things, and that's why we do this show, for the community and try to have the community grow. So it's great that we're all on the same page and trying to help the community out, and I'm glad we're here talking about it, man. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah. Definitely. And you said you were into coaching, right?
Yeah, pretty much I've done everything from coaching. Used to coach at flag football, I coached Little League.
Okay.
I even coached at the high school for about 5 years at Casa Grande Union wrestling. So I did have the opportunity to coach baseball there too.
Mm-hmm.
Coach my older son, he's 21 now. So
Damn,
had
that
him.
21-year-old.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't let the face fool you.
Yeah, but
it's that Stanfield Casa Grande water that
Something in the water.
yeah, that or Modelo. So.
There you go.
a little bit of both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's cool, man. That's cool. You played a lot of baseball or just sports in general?
Just sports in general. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was this and that, baseball wise, but I did okay.
Yeah.
Both my boys are way better than me, obviously, because they had a little bit of that drive, and I kind of saw I wasn't as good as this, so I was able to kind of help and coach them up. Just that that's always been in me to coach, and if I don't know it, I'll find it, and I'll find somebody who does and kind of teach you the right way. And that's kind of same thing that we instill at 520. We're constantly looking for the right coaches, and that's something that parents look at.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I'm just not going to send him to this Joe Smo guy.
Yeah.
I want him to learn, at least learn something. So when you come in and you get that one-on-one time, we want you to leave with something. So.
Okay. That's cool,
That's
man.
awesome, man.
About how big is your guys' facility?
So it's 4,800 square feet. So we have about
That's pretty fucking big.
five batting cages in there, 2 shorts. We call them short cages.
Yeah.
And then 3 cages with machines that have feeders where if you guys wanted to go in, we can hit a button. It's gonna feed you, you know, up to probably 150 baseballs.
Oh,
God damn.
So it's a lot of stuff.
that was gonna be my next question. Like, how, like,
Yeah.
typically when you go in there, you're gonna do your thing. Like, how many balls is she usually?
Yeah, usually the hopper will hold about 150. So
That's pretty
you know,
dope.
we use real baseballs. We want that, you know,
Yeah.
realistic,
Yeah.
you know, movement. You know, because you can get some of those that just throw perfect right there. But you know, obviously, you guys see baseball.
Yeah,
Some of you
that's
guys
it.
are nasty. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have all
for
this
sure.
movement. So you know, we want the players to kind of see that.
Okay.
You know, from the beginning.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. And those are stationed pretty much as far as like a pitcher's mound would be from the.
No,
From
not
home
really.
plate, or-
So the way these machines work, you go about from 45 feet. You know,
Okay.
so if you look into the, you know, when your eye actually catches the ball, you're gonna see it, yeah, from his hand. But then by the time it gets to you, it's only gonna be within,
Yeah.
you know, 5-6 feet. You're gonna catch it from here. So, you know, our machines are top of the line. That's what we wanted. We didn't want, you know, something that's, you know, a little cheapy. So we want to get that as close to, you know, live pitching as possible.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The little things that count.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah,
definitely.
especially with that.
It'll throw curveballs if you want it. You know, it'll
What?
throw
Yeah, that's
big
tight.
junk in there, so, yeah,
That's pretty dope, man. That's cool. That's cool. Where are you guys located at?
For the people who don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at 958 East Rhodey Road, Suite 7. So we're in the, you know, latte. They call it the Latte Vino.
Oh, okay, yeah,
plaza.
it's in the same. Okay.
So, but we got throwbacks in there over there now
Yeah,
too. So,
right on.
Dollar General.
Yeah.
But other businesses are going in there, so that's kind of what we want for the plaza, just to kind of get that, you know,
Get
when
that
you-
little
when you
area
drive around
going
Casa
and-
Grande, you want to see businesses, you know, thriving. So,
Yeah.
you know, we got the salon next to us.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, salon.
So yeah, there's a
Is that there?
salon there, and then there's I think there's where you can get pedicures and all that. down
Yeah,
there.
there's like a
And
nail place over there
um,
too.
Corbin Zimmer, he's a couple down too. He's doing his thing over there for personal training and stuff. So
Do they still have that venue in
So-
the corner? The Palacio. Did they close that down?
what's-
It used to be called Carolina's.
Catalina. Yeah.
Catalina's.
Oh, yeah.
It's been
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Catalina's.
Yeah, so
That's called
actually-
like Palacio something.
Yeah, they actually I think they closed that. That was an event center. I went to a wedding there one time, so that's how I know what you're talking about.
Oh, right on.
We used to do. We used to perform there a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
when they bring out like we brought out Mr. Capone.
Yeah.
We performed for MC
Yeah.
Magic there. Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
So it's a dope venue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
we used
pretty
to
cool.
we used to
Yeah,
rock the
actually,
house.
I think that's where Throwbacks is in now. So they're in that.
Oh,
in
that's
that
the one
plaza.
that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I thought they were like in the. I thought they had just like a corner spot or something, whatever. That
Yeah, it's
corner.
actually kind of that corner. They
Okay.
Kinda
they're
wraps
expanding too,
around,
so
okay.
They're coming up with some stuff too. So
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know, it's good for the community, good for us.
Yeah.
You know, get kids over there playing video games.
Yeah.
and,
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know.
Kind of
there's bad
like a
kids,
night
good
out.
kids.
They can go out and do
Yeah,
some.
definitely.
Yeah.
You can go do some
We'll
bad
actually
stuff.
have Kelsey from Throwbacks there at the end of May. So
Okay, nice.
yeah, we're gonna talk to her a little bit about
Yeah.
what's going on over there. And
Yeah, that's good.
And that place was kind of empty for a while, right? Like it was
Yeah.
just a little ghost town over there.
oh yeah,
Yep.
What made you guys want to pick that area?
Actually, for me, I was looking at that building a long time ago, probably 15 years ago.
okay,
When there was nothing there, I've seen the credit union go up in there in that corner where
Mhm.
Catalina's was, and now Throwbacks. So I was already kind of doing the research way back to open something like this. Once we got going with baseball, it just never kind of materialized at the time.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a good location. So for one, it's close to the high school.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's not too far from Pinal. Treckle, everybody knows Treckle.
yeah.
So it's just, it's a good location for everybody. And as far as the building too is a new venue.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's new work.
New work,
It's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's,
Anywhere you go here in Casa Grande to find somewhere that's gonna house, a batting cage is kind of tough unless you're gonna
Yeah,
go
for sure.
or build your own,
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Real estate right now is kind of, we
Oh,
ain't there
yeah.
yet, but hopefully, eventually, a couple years,
That'd be
that
awesome.
opportunity will be, for us to expand. So right now we're focusing on what we have and, keeping that momentum going.
Definitely.
And just build from there.
heck yeah, that's cool, man.
That's what's up.
Right on, right on. And your partner, man, yeah, he wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
But shouts out to him.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Yeah, Jay Gonzalez.
Jay. Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
shout out to Jay, man. Jay, my boy. I know Jay for a little hot minute, so the fact to see you guys doing this,
Yep.
proud of y'all, proud of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've he used to live on the other street growing up.
Okay.
So with his pops and his brother Freddie, I grew up
Yeah.
with Freddie. We used to box and fuck around.
Yeah.
So I've known Jay for a hot minute. So shout out to Jay, man.
He just lives down the street too, so.
Oh, does he really?
So, yeah,
Oh, right on.
Kind of still close. Yeah, actually, we met. Maybe during the baseball thing. That kind of brought us together.
Okay.
I kind of see him as me 10 years ago. We're about 10 years apart. So
all right.
we have that same kind of thinking as far as what we want to do. We have that same drive to kind of push our boys to kind of we're going to give you all the tools. What are you going to do with it now? You want to be the best? Do you want to even go down this avenue? We're both in that same kind of boat. And the second opportunity for the batting cage to open up here in Casa Grande, we just kind of came together. Like I was already I had the opportunity. Some things opened up, and I just kind of started running with it. And then he kind of heard, and then we just kind of because he was already kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to do this, and then hey, he's already going to do it. Let's just get together and we'll just collaborate and go
Common
from there.
ground. You got that common ground.
It works right now. Our schedules, we're so busy with our boys. We kind of make that time to you're covering, go watch your son's game, go coach, go do and then here I'm at the cages, so we kind of have a good partnership as far as working out schedules and
that's awesome. That's
getting
important.
the same thing as far as getting coaches in. Hey, you talk to this coach. Hey, I'm going to talk to this coach. All our connects, we're trying to put all our connects together.
Yeah.
To bring Casa Grande, Eloy. That's why it's the 520.
Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah.
we got friends in Miranda, Tucson. So
right on.
520.
so the
Yeah.
520 that's where
Anybody
it's
from Maricopa? Do they come down and frequent or?
Been showing love too. I mean, there's a couple teams that travel all the way, over, here just to come to the cages. So next closest thing, is Chandler.
Yeah.
So unless you're going to go straight and I'm not even sure how far you need to go I-10, but it just makes it easier for them. And kind of bringing in the outside areas.
Sure. Bridging the gap, as they call it.
Definitely, bridging the gap. And that's your guys' is probably the only facility, other than Chandler and all that too. So
yeah, definitely. I spent a lot of time up in Chandler. I've been to a lot of facilities. I kind of, I think we kind of took a little bit from these facilities and kind of incorporated it into ours. And you don't have to drive, 45 minutes anymore. You can, 5-10 minutes. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Snowbirds are here. It might take 20 minutes.
A little time.
Exactly. That's cool, man.
You any snowbirds in there trying to hit the ball?
Yeah, actually.
What?
Speaking of snowbirds,
Actually, there's some that came in and did some softball stuff. And,
okay.
Nice.
They have a couple, I guess, leagues.
The senior leagues and stuff that they do out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we cater it all, So from 3-4 years old all the way to if you can still pick up the bat.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty neat, man.
They're into that pickleball, that pickleball.
Actually, that was another one of idea to kind of get that, because our cages, they're like a curtain. So they're just not 3 individual. They can go to one big cage, and so I was actually kind of looking. I never really played, but that was kind of an idea to maybe I can get some pickleball during the day with these. Seniors.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll work.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, man.
So how do you go about it? How does it work? Like if I wanted to go try it out.
Yeah. So definitely right now it's kind of word of mouth, but we're trying to push the website. The website is key as far as booking your time, because you can go on. Everything's electronic now. There's apps for everything.
Oh yeah.
Like book and do your free hair appointments.
So if you just get to walk in. We'll try and get you a cage, depending on what you're going to do. Like if you guys are going to go, I probably recommend maybe some little slow pitch.
There you go.
Just to kind of, get the,
We're running there like Happy Gilmore. Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Doughboy can take it. I
don't know about that. It's just more cushion. You protect it. Fuck no, it should still hurt. That should still hurt.
But yeah, so definitely, you can always go online and book your spot. It'll show you what's available, what cages are actually what they're used for. So like I said, we have 2 short cages. If you just want to go in and kind of give each other little tosses, that's perfect for that. We also have the automated off the button, going off the machine. So you can either rent them in 30 minutes or an hour. So 30 minutes is a good time.
Yeah.
2 people. I mean, if you haven't played in a while, you gotta.
Oh yeah.
But even little kids, 30 minutes is good. You don't want them swinging when they're tired, and it's just going to create bad habits. I mean, the idea is to go in there, get your good quality swings, and get it in and out if you have to. Sometimes if you have a brother or sister go with you, other teammate,
yeah,
you can get an hour in, 2 or 3 kids, and
oh yeah, definitely.
So it's definitely worth it as far as the time.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
You guys do a lot of t-ball and stuff there too in the smaller cages, or no?
Yeah, actually, we have a good group coming in. One, I think since Little League started.
Yeah.
Back up, there was always Cowboy in the fall, but Little League starting up, so they're huge. So we have a team in there, and we have a coach brings in 5 or 6 kids, and they're about your daughter's size.
Nice.
Taking ground balls in there, and they're doing a whole little workout, and they go off the tee 2 or 3 tees, and
that's
they're
cool.
getting their work.
Get it in, yeah.
Practice. I mean, it doesn't matter. Some people might think a batting cage. Oh, I have to go off the machine. No, you can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can get done. We're there to help too. Like if you have, I kind of give coaches ideas. Like, hey, well, you can roll this one back, make 2 cages.
Yeah.
Take grounders over here. You can hit on this side.
Okay.
There's so much opportunity for coaches to kind of utilize what we have.
That's pretty cool, man. Nice. Right on.
So you guys have coaches come in, and they're the ones that are there kind of guiding you while you're doing your thing? Or are they there just for the kids in the sports, or like say we go in there, there'd be a coach who would?
Yeah, so we do have a guy that he does one-on-ones. So he kind of his skill is kind of limited. He works where I do. So his brother plays for the Mariners. His name is Kyle Trammell. He's just an athlete.
Wow.
He played football, college football. He was a strength and conditioning coach for the Padres up in the spring training facility up in Peoria. So he's there 2 days a week, and we're trying to reach out to more dudes that we know that are going to make that trip. It's just kind of hard to get those kind of coaches that maybe have that MLB background to kind of commit and make that drive. But we've had C.J. Redford, played big time in Mexico, Gold Glove winner. He coaches out in Chandler, but he coaches the Brewers in the Brewer system with his guy Rafael Neda. He's come down. Coach L, he's a pitching guy. He played for the Reds. Good friends of ours, they're trying to help out too. So we're trying to throw out other opportunities for kids to get that that kind of training. So we had a guy that actually he's a bullpen catcher or bullpen catching coach, so he's in the bullpen working catchers for the D-backs. So,
that's badass.
He came and did a camp, I want to say maybe a month ago. So, trying to bring guys like that down here so these kids have an opportunity to, train with these guys, get that, that good quality training.
I was just about to say, not only are you getting training, you're getting good quality training.
Yeah, exactly.
From people who've been, these kids have dreams and aspirations and goals. It's like learn from the people who've been there. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So
definitely, that's cool,
awesome.
man. That's pretty dope. Do you guys do are you guys part of any baseball camps or anything like that, or?
We've ran camps with those guys. So they're the ones who we try to come in and so we're already looking for summer. We're already kind of figuring out dates to kind of bring those guys down. They'll do maybe a 3 or 4 day. Maybe it's pitching, catching, hitting.
Just all the fundamentals.
All the fundamentals of baseball. Coach Kyle, he runs speed and agility now too. So every Monday and Thursday, we run it in the back. Right now it's a little, it's nice out, but eventually we'll probably, when it gets a little warm, we'll bring it inside and do some stuff on the turf, and so he's still working with a bunch of kids. I mean, we have I think it's the Revolution cheer. They run the local flag football league here, so they were bringing hey, we reached out to them. They put out the flyer. We gave them a discount. They brought kids hey, they're athletes. They play football. It's just not a batting cage. We're looking at athletes.
Okay.
So
your guys is the flooring there is actual turf, or that's pretty neat.
Like artificial turf.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's pretty dope.
I don't know. I imagine it being padded,
that's kind of what I kind of imagine
you know
too,
what I mean?
to be just a softer floor. That's pretty neat. It's a real deal.
Maybe you want to go in there.
I know.
I have three big boys, and a daughter too. She actually mentioned to me today that she wants to do softball. She wants to join softball. I'm like, out of any sport that you could do, like, what do you want to do? She's like, softball. And I know 7th grade and on, she's like, you can start doing it for schools and stuff, and or the city. She's like, I just want to get into it. So taking her there, just kind of getting the muscles going and getting, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
getting
definitely.
her break the ice.
Yeah, it's definitely a good opportunity to say when you're in, kind of get that feel for it. Like, do I even want to do this? Like kind of like she'll see, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
And kind of break her in slow, and then that way when she goes to the field, she's like, she'll be ready.
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, I'm gonna go try out for softball, and I only picked up a bat last week. That's kind of, kind of we have this opportunity to, hey, at least I'm gonna go try it out. Get my swing down, and obviously the coaches are there if we need to do some one-on-one, and kind of just start from the bottom up, build them up.
That's awesome.
Dope.
That is dope, yeah. And it clicked, when you said softball, I'm like, oh, it's not just baseball, you do softball and all ages. I'm like, I'm gonna have to take her over there and see what she thinks. And my sons too, they're athletic as fuck, they're big as hell. They would love nothing more than going there and just crack the shit out of some balls. So
it's a stress reliever too. So I'll probably be reaching out to all the big companies around here. I mean, there's no reason why they can't come in and do a team building.
That would be cool.
Frito-Lay, Hexo, I worked for Abbott years ago.
Okay.
I worked for Frito-Lay. I worked for all the big guys, but
that's smart. That's
something
like
like that.
Shit right there.
Friday night. And, come in and take some swings and get some of that aggression out from the week.
Even during the day.
Definitely.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Shoot, yeah.
A little night out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple companies I work for, we've had nights out. But again, like you said, main event, fucking 30, 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Now it's like, it's a possibility to do something here in town.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's exciting. I wasn't born here in Casa Grande. I was born in California, but I've been here since I was little, since like 7, 8 years old, probably before that, like 6 years old. And I've seen, it's exciting to see all these businesses come in because it's like, man, we didn't have shit. If you remember when we first moved here, there wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
The Walmart wasn't there. A lot of shit wasn't there. Nothing was like to where you see it now. You know what I mean? It's like, it's exciting to see shit grow. And it's like, man.
Especially for like just local people. Like a lot of local businesses popping up everywhere. It's cool.
We try to show the love. Like, I mean, I'm up for sharing anything, posts, flyers, cards, all that stuff. We do some sponsorships too. We've worked with some of our local businesses too. Businesses that I know, that have kind of, they'll put their banner up, and then that actually what we charge for that goes right to giving free practices or and sponsored by, because actually that's actually paying the time, and we're kind of throwing their business out there too. That way, they're getting some love too, and then.
So you guys post banners on your
yeah. So we have the 5 pages.
I'm going to write that one down.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll talk to you about that after the show.
There you go.
So I can do some name dropping right now, but so local business too. KNS Sports, Radius. They've been doing our banners. So,
Okay.
Another acquaintance that I've known, Jamie over there from the bowling alley, and another local businesses. That's been there, the bowling alley sponsored, I think, last quarter. So just trying to hook up everybody. Castellanos Janitorial and Maintenance. That's one of my really good friends from, back in the day. So
right on.
It's kind of a full circle type of thing. That's awesome. That's the beauty
I'm
of
all
it.
for sharing that, that love and,
Dope.
spread the word.
Heck yeah.
We want Casa Grande to thrive.
Definitely.
It's obviously going to be better for us.
Definitely.
That the more businesses there are here. So
yeah, as long as they start inside the community.
Better for future generations, your kids, your kids' kids, and that's huge. I mean, a lot of us would want to do something bigger than ourselves, like something that is going to help. It's going to be here. It's going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that what you guys are doing is just that. You know what I mean? Building the entertainment, building the not only that, but athletes. You know what I mean? The training and all that.
Yeah.
People need places to go.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Maybe they don't have that push or that drive or that, and maybe they don't think that they could make it pro out of Casa Grande. You know what I mean? But you guys providing that outlet, it's like it gives them that push. I mean, I'm just gonna go to batting cages, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. You guys get a lot of the athletes from CAC around their off season, whatnot.
So,
The
yeah.
Vaqueros.
Yeah, there you go.
Last year's national champions.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
good. They're doing real
They
good.
have dudes like get drafted like every year. So.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know the name. I'm not gonna name drop, but I think it was to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
One of the dudes got drafted to the Red Sox.
So
Hell of a ball team, man.
Yeah.
Hell of
Oh,
a
yeah.
ball team.
Yeah, so a couple of those guys were coming in before season. So there was a teacher, I guess, that they have. They all love her. She's an older lady. Sorry, I can't remember her name, but yeah, a couple of those dudes were coming in. They actually knew my nephew, Jason Rail. He had an opportunity to kind of go play with them. So he's actually looking for a school right now. We're actually trying to help him, get going too, because he's a good pitcher. So
Right on.
I mean, he's a little stud. So, but yeah, hopefully reach out to them and kind of hopefully coach will come maybe do some sessions or even some training with us. At like, hey, do a camp for CAC. We've been running the 520 hats, so.
Okay.
Obviously,
That looks pretty slick, man. I like that.
But, I brought you guys some shirts. We're out of everything right now.
Oh shit!
All right.
So,
Appreciate you.
Hell
yeah.
but yeah, we ran some Union Vista colors our last run. So eventually, I want to do ASU U of A.
Yeah.
520. I want to do. We're gonna do some pricing GCU
Okay.
and CAC colors. Just to kind of show the love and
Nice.
change up the look a little bit. But
Yeah, heck yeah.
yeah, eventually we'll get there. Maybe hopefully some of those guys will be here training this summer.
That's what's up, man.
Sweet. That's pretty
I like
dope.
that. I like the color scheme that you guys went with too. I like that.
Yeah.
Like the turquoise type. What's the proper color? I know it's not turquoise.
I don't
Looks
know
like
the
Carolina
exact name for
blue.
it.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna say Seattle.
Okay.
The closest thing is like Seattle Mariners. That's kind of where we kind of took it from.
Okay.
We're kind of throwing some things around. I'm a big blue and gold fan. Like not that team, but those are my colors.
That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing here.
And we'll get to that later.
Yeah. We'll get to
figure out who my team is.
Let me see. I gotta write another one down.
Let me just keep taking notes.
I'm just writing.
But yeah, Seattle Mariners growing up. I was a Griffey fan, so
Nice.
we kind of threw that around. I like the I call it Seattle green or whatever, and navy blue.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of silver, and it's kind of neutral. And then I don't know if Jay or someone, we kind of threw in my wife, and we kind of just put the black in there, and the black and Mariner green, I got it, whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
it is just kind of popping. It's a little different. It's neutral because obviously blue and gold's union. We didn't want to show favor for my school.
Yeah.
This has the black,
That
so
makes
black
sense,
and gold. So
That's
we're kind of in the middle.
So I want to stay neutral.
Yeah.
We support all.
We don't play sides.
We don't do that.
Even though my nephew goes to this.
Just give the Ultimate Vista shout out first. And Union. Yeah, that's
There
what's
you
up.
go.
Shout out to that young man.
Heck yeah, man. That's dope. Pretty cool. So 2 years you guys have been around, right?
Yeah, actually, lease-wise, yeah. So the whole process, it took us, almost probably a year to get going, just because of all the, stuff you have to do with the city, permits and all that stuff, and then getting everything, all the, the contractors get to put up the nets, and all that whole thing, and yeah, it was a little taxing on us, but we got it going. I mean, it was everybody came through. We were working hard behind the scenes, kind of trying to push, to get a certain date. Like, hey, we need to get open.
Yeah.
Finally got it open June, last week of June, and then kind of officially we opened our doors July to the public. We did have our grand opening. With the chamber.
Yeah.
Back in I think it was October. So that got us some love. We got.
Oh yeah.
They took the picture and did all that with the chamber and all that. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Made it official.
Yeah.
I think there used to be a batting cage here in Casa Grande. I want to say.
Yeah.
There was one. It was next to Food City, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, that was me.
Was that you too?
So,
okay.
There's another story behind that, but yeah. So it was actually when I said I was looking into doing at the place we're at now. Another local coach, he he was already in the process. Like, he already had the lease and everything. And we had our team, my older son's team. We were doing club at the time, starting the little guys and my 14-year-old now. So we supported it. We're like, oh, man, he's doing it? All right. And I got to put mine on the back burner, you know. Had all the research done. Went and supported it. And obviously it didn't work out for him, but it sat there. And I had an opportunity. I just made a phone call one day, and they're like, hey, you know, we need somebody to maybe take it over if you want. So tried it out. I don't think Casa Grande was ready yet. You know, obviously in those older building, that's kind of one of the reasons why we kind of left. Yeah. You know, and did it for almost maybe a year and a half, and then just kind of walked away. And I think I went maybe another year, and I was looking for another building. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it by myself, because I had another business partner at the time, Rich Gould. He supported no matter what, and I kind of felt bad, you know, it was one of those things, like, we just kind of walked away. But I was like, you know, I think I could do it on my own, and found a spot at Promenade, and it really wasn't meant for that, you know. Like I said, you have to find that right building. I really didn't feel like opening to the public. Like, that's how kind of, like, I just, you know, I kind of just, you know, I reached out to teams and players that I knew. They would come in and train, but it was kind of like rinky deep, you know, like it wasn't like what you see now. Okay. Did that for about a year, and kind of just like, you know, I think I'm done. Like, you know, I'm just gonna go do my thing. Like, and you know, that was back in 2017. So end of 2015 was the one I took over from Food City. Okay. Food City, it was called Hit Zone.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Hit
when Zone. I took it over, I was like, I gotta come up with some name, but I kind of wanted it to still be the same, so I kind of did. Made it a long name, but it was CG Hit Zone Baseball Softball Club. So that's what that was, and actually, you know, that's kind of what I'm still kind of doing business as Fight 2. So me and Jay King were, you know, put it together. So
nice.
What's up, man? Earlier when you were like, you guys are the only one, I was like this close on being like, some other guys tried it before. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. The building, the location, the roof was too small. You guys don't know what they're doing. He's like, yeah, that was me, bro. I did that.
Actually, I mean, it was a good idea. I think the layout was kind of weird there. Yeah. But I mean, it could have worked. I think now, if it was today, I think it'd be perfect as far as location for one, and then the space wise. Right now we're kind of boxed in, but I mean, we make it work. So that I think that's the new reception now place.
The reception hall. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we've been to a couple ragers there. Yeah, it was a wedding, dude. It was just fucking. It was like the hat and the pointy boots. Yeah, it was just everybody were out there chacalosos. They were over there just tios, the padrinos, and it was just. I've never seen so many Mexicans in one building, bro. I was like, wow, bro, like.
They all came in 2 cars.
Bro, I swear, like 3 cars, like 5 cars outside. Like, what the fuck?
Did everybody walk?
Yeah, I've catered there a couple times. Oh man, that's funny. It's Casa Grande Event Center.
Yeah, that's what I see it a lot next door at Marisco's. Like, kind of hanging out. Another local business, the Liquor Factory. They're doing deliveries, so order me a sandwich and bring it to the cages. And
right on.
It's a good time, but you know, building now, so going forward.
Definitely. Is there like a say if you were trying to get a bigger area? Is there something you're looking at now? Kind of? Is there a certain location?
Yeah. We're always trying to look. You know.
Okay. Nice.
5 steps ahead. So
heck yeah.
We're already kind of in the works. Well, not really in the works, but always looking at that next step.
Would like the ideal area be like a bigger, like a warehouse type kind of area? Definitely. A lot higher, a lot longer.
Yeah. Okay. Deeper. I mean, ideally, there's some facilities that are pretty huge and they kind of have a lot of wasted space. So I would just
imagine like an indoor field inside a fucking Sam's Club. Like indoor field.
Inside a Sam's Club.
I was looking at buildings like that and even having like go-kart racing or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
There's all kinds of opportunities out there, so I'm putting out
definitely
some of the ideas, but somebody can take advantage. I mean,
definitely. You know where they heard it first, motherfucker. There's a date on here when we drop this shit. So you know where you heard it first.
That's right.
Yeah, that's That's what's up, man. Well, shout out to you and Jay, man. You guys are
definitely. You guys are doing your thing, man.
Now, do you feel like Casa Grande is ready for? I mean, I know the answer to this. I see it, but now, do you feel like Casa Grande is ready for, like you said, for the batting cages, for all that?
Yeah, definitely. There's so many. I mean, with social media now, you know, you can go on there and you can see this guy, this guy, this guy. You know, there's all these influencers out there, and they're doing their thing. You know, and they're kind of giving the kids like, okay, like I can play baseball, I can do this, I can do that. You know, there's football guys out there that probably don't even get as many snaps, but they're in the league. You know, so I mean, definitely. You know, there's all kinds of opportunities for these kids. Like, hey, you know, I'm seeing that guy, and he's doing this, and he's a baseball player. Yeah, I want to be a baseball player. You know? So or athlete. Yeah, so
athlete in general. Yeah, that's something that's, I think, hitting hard around right now too. A lot of sports leagues. The new soccer fields are coming in. There's baseball fields everywhere in Casa Grande.
Yeah, baseball's such a big thing in Casa Grande, I feel.
It is. There are baseball fields
everywhere.
Softball,
baseball. You see the fields always busy. Yeah, people always there.
So that's kind of good for us right now. You know, a lot of the city fields are taken for these teams to practice. So that kind of helps us out with, you know, that's what we're doing for some of these teams too, is like, you know, little league teams, we've been trying to give them, you know, at least a free practice. Come in and check us out. Yeah. You know, get in there. You know, some of the kids maybe have never seen a batting cage. You know, so like, hey, you know, I want to go back.
Yeah, I was saying, get addicted to that. Just
you know. Yeah. So you know, with the fields being taken, I mean, that's another thing that hopefully Casa Grande will eventually build. You know, I don't know if you guys have been up to the valley. There's a big old, I think it's called Belbane Park up in Mesa. All turf fields.
I think I've heard of that.
They have a soccer kind of facility too. It's huge, but it's kind of expensive, you know. I mean, kind of out in the newer part of Mesa. I mean, so you can kind of, you know, when you think of Mesa, you kind of think of something else.
Yeah,
the hood, or old Fiesta Mall.
I know. Shout out to all my Mesa folks. Now, one of them has a clean record. You know what I mean? So, no, can't take no offense, man. You know.
There you go. Right on, Ben. So, let's see. Let's take a break. Maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then we'll jump back into it real quick.
For sure.
Cool.
It's the Monday Morning Hangover with Doughboy and Blue.
You got that right.
We got PJ from 520 Elite Hitters.
Yeah.
Try not to fuck the name up. Hey, because I would say heavy hitters. I don't know why. Elite heavy hitters. I don't know why I threw heavy in there, but yeah, we here with the man.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, y'all? We back, Monday Morning Hangover in the building.
Yo,
it's your boy PJ from 520 Hitters Club.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. I got him working now. So, yeah, man.
It's the Thursday edition.
Yes, sir. It is.
So it's a Thirsty Thursday. Shout out to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Who's tuning in? Shout out to everybody watching. Cheers. Yeah, I better clink something. Well, now we got that out of the way.
Let's top that one off real quick.
Yes, sir.
Kill it.
So, speaking of Coca Pepsi, what do you prefer, Coca Pepsi?
Coke. Yeah.
Hot or cold?
Cold. I drink it warm too.
Just in general, hot or cold? Do you like hot weather or, well, I guess weather?
Oh, okay. I'm either one, man. I mean, I'm an Arizona kid, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I like when it's, you know, we get that little, like, you know, it's hot out. Damn, I can't wait until it gets cold. And then you get that little cold and like,
can't wait till it's hot. Yeah. I feel you.
Rams or Cowboys?
Cowboys.
He almost said Rams.
Shit. Fire questions.
God damn. That's funny. So I've been meaning to ask you, how fast do those machines actually throw out them baseballs?
Yeah, they will throw at least 100.
God damn.
100?
Yeah.
That's so. Yes, it does. It will hurt.
Yeah. You're batting against Randy Johnson at that point. Golly.
Hell no. Hey, that shit looks like it would hurt.
I'm sure you've been in you get in there every now and then.
Actually, I don't. It's kind of like, it's one of those things like I've maybe hit the cages twice in a year.
Dang.
So we do kind of, like I said, do events and stuff. We've done some birthday parties. Talking about football, last year we did our fantasy football draft at the cages. You know, some of the guys from work, I just brought them in. We got some pizzas and stuff and kind of hung out.
Heck yeah.
And of course, all the guys were like, hey, we want to take some swings. So, we threw on the machines and let them go at it. I had one guy wearing some chanclas, flip-flop, his toe,
gripping the fucking. We talk about that with DT when he's running, when he's a pro in the chanclas.
Oh yeah, you gotta grip the chancla.
He was like, clawing in like they were cleats and taking some swings. But
there you go.
Maybe twice. So
okay.
It's all time, so like
Yeah.
I said, me and Jay kind of have our schedules worked out. His boy's still playing. Both of his kids are studs. Cash Money.
Okay.
Check out his Instagram too.
Yeah, he's been doing this thing for a little minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Blake, monster. My son plays. He's a freshman. He just pitches his ass off a couple days ago with his trophy. So our kids are still playing. They have this opportunity. So it's like kid in a candy store. They can come in and hit what they want.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Sometimes when we're on the cameras, that's what we talk about, putting in work. Like,
okay,
I have cameras, so sometimes I'll see Jay drop off Blake, Cash, Blake. They're in there, cage. Yeah. So,
right on.
My son too. Sunday, hey, like I said about Chick-fil-A earlier about being open. But we're not open to the public, but he has an opportunity. He can go in there, he can hit when he wants.
Okay.
He can do some bullpens.
Is that something you guys like as an option? Like, do you guys
Yeah.
schedule like private events on Sundays?
Yeah, I've always told my members too. Like, if they I live 10 minutes away from the cages. We have our memberships going, which we have a lot of committed members. They put in the time. The way the membership works, you can't really beat it. I mean, you can go up to the Valley. I mean, they have memberships too, but for $100, you can come in a cage at least 30 minutes a day, up to an hour. If you're a member, I just seen one of my members right now when I left. He's in there putting in work, so it's easy to schedule. Like I said about the website, you can go on, if I'm a member, it's easy.
That's
I don't have to pay anything.
monthly
it's already,
membership.
Yeah, it's already a monthly membership.
Okay.
Go in and schedule my time. There's a lot of committed members that they're there all the time. So
Does a membership does it include like a guest? Is it a member
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
guest?
So we do individuals.
Okay.
Individual memberships, $100. But if you bring a friend, like, hey, you guys want to, you know how it is, and you got your buddy.
Yeah.
He's spending the night, hey, he's gonna jump in too, $5. I mean, we just at least to kind of, that way the members are, they're not getting taken advantage of. They kind of, build off that. Hey, maybe we'll get that kid as a member, eventually. And
definitely.
Like, hey, I want my own membership because I want to get it by myself, So
that's cool.
That is an option, but yeah, memberships are key right now. We're trying to build that, with all these kids that, summer's coming up, they're going to need something to do. So, So obviously, keep an eye out for that too, because we're going to extend our hours to be open during the day. So parents, you'll have the opportunity to come in. Hey, I'm going to drop him off for that hour. He's a member.
Yeah.
I'm going to go run some errands and, go do my thing and then come back and pick him up. And,
right on.
Obviously for the camps too, we try to hook up our members as much as possible. If they get, X off, this camp, and this camp, or sessions, training, and all that. So they're the ones that be keeping us going. Coaches, bringing in the teams. We got a lot of support that, the community is like, hey, this is a good thing.
Yeah.
We need to keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is badass.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to tell my nephew about it because he's an athlete, and he likes to do all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll have to tell him about it. Yeah, definitely.
Go in there and do his thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds fun, man. I'm telling you.
It does. It does sound.
We're gonna do it, bro. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get together one of these days.
We'll have to go to episode and hey, we're out here over here doing.
Oh yeah, with a little mini microphone and shit. We're out here. Fight to low.
Definitely set up a camera and watch us trying to hit some 100-mile-an-hour baseball.
I'm down. Hell
yeah. One of the things too that I don't know when the last time you threw a baseball, but we actually have a pocket radar, so it'll show you exactly what you're throwing. So that's kind of how we all right, we could set the machine. Okay, what's it throwing? Anything like that. Or kids, we actually have a tunnel with an actual mound, so kids can utilize that tunnel. Michael Valenzuela from the Orioles, they're always bringing in their team. He's like, hey, instead of hitting tonight, we're going to work on pitching. So he has his whole team over there. Some of them are hitting in one cage. He's working through his pitchers. They're getting in that time, going through,
I was like, wait, that name sounds so familiar to my cousin through my wife. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a high.
Yeah. He's been, there. pretty much from the beginning, setting up his team, he's had his team too since actually we were kind of together at one time. We were the Pirates.
Okay.
So that was our thing when we were coming up. So as far as building, that little base and having every age group and all that, but he's still doing his thing with the Orioles. They come in, they put in that work, and they go do tournaments or whatever, play in the leagues. But
Nice.
yeah, we actually have a pitching mound, so you can, if you want to, a little throw, I can.
You see what you're throwing at? I'm like, oh, boom, 60 miles an hour, bro. You got to do better than that. I'm like, ah.
Did you say 60 or 16?
16.
God.
My shoulder hurt.
No, I think the last time I did something like that is at the state fair years and years ago. But I don't know if that shit is rigged or how it works.
Oh, are you talking about when you throw the ball, you got to knock the little blocks down or the?
Well, no, they do one like that. They have the radar thing too. Like you throw, see how fast you can throw or whatever.
Yeah, no. I've seen. Hey, who was it? Was it Arizona? Was it Diamondbacks? Where they killed a bird?
Oh, that was Randy Johnson.
Yeah, that was Randy Johnson.
Right?
He hit a bird midair.
Fucking threw that shit off. You just see feathers. What the fuck?
That's dope.
Oh my god,
that's pretty cool.
It was crazy about baseball, dude. Like personally, I couldn't stand watching it on TV. Like I'd see people it's like just a bunch of grown ass men chewing fucking gum or whatever, and just fucking. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for them to hit the ball, and it's just kind of, to me, in my opinion, you know what I mean? I wasn't into it. And then one year, me and my wife were like, let's go do something different. I was like, let's go to a Diamondbacks game. I was like, baseball, fuck. But, hey, you know what?
Go to a baseball game, and
you're there, you're live, you're seeing it. Let's just go for the vibes, let's go. Bro, best time of my life, bro. To see the events and check it out, and you can go down there before the game starts and actually fuck with the players and throw the balls, and then by throwing up to you, and you know what I mean. Just watching it live, it was so intense. I couldn't get my fucking eyes off it. I was like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just fun. It was watching it live is a lot different than watching it on TV, and that I learned to love baseball a little bit more, appreciate it a little bit more after watching it live. A few times.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I'm gonna ask you. D-backs or Dodgers?
Oh, that's D-backs, bro. D-backs, yeah. I'm from Cali. Dodgers has always been more Anaheim Angels. That was right around the corner. I could see the fucking A from anywhere I would be. You know what I mean? So, Diamondbacks, bro. I'm like a Goldschmidt, fucking Miggy kind of era where I started liking it a lot more. I actually got the opportunity to actually cook for Luis Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think you were there too, right? Probably
I don't think I was.
It was actually.
Did you get the invite?
No. He's like, where the fuck did we cook for Louis? Well, he knows the Jacksons and at the property, and I fucking met so many crazy people at the property, and working, and I worked for Dylan's for a little bit, and I've got to meet some pretty crazy people. And one of the days it was an event at the property, and we got to hook it up, and we worked and served and did all that, and we got to feed him, and it was really dope. You know what I mean?
I don't think I was there for that.
We're talking about the Jacksons. It's another acquaintance too. So I work with Joe Montiel, his son.
Big Joe, yeah.
Shout out Big Joe, man.
Yeah, that's our boy right
A
there.
little plug right there. There's another stud coming right there. He's a freshman. He's actually my son.
That's the older one.
Aiden. Aiden. I've seen that boy grow up too. Yeah, I've seen that boy grow too.
He's a beast, dude. He's
hell of a fucking athlete,
He's
bro.
something special. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's a homegrown too. So he's
Heck yeah.
And it's crazy the baseball community. How I mean, it's a small town. I get it, CG. It's a small town, but just how it intertwines. You know, every name you drop, it's like close acquaintances.
Yeah.
It's like,
he was, actually him and my younger son, they're real good buds, middle school and stuff, and so actually my son doesn't go to school here, so he goes up to Basha.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a commitment that we did. He wrestles also too. So
fuck yeah, it's a commitment.
Yeah.
So he wrestles. So
that's about a 45-minute commitment right there.
In the morning, it's not bad. My wife drives him, so yeah, big shout out to my wife. Kathy.
Heck yeah.
She's day one too, like putting in that that extra work. Actually, that's somebody who does a lot behind the scenes that we we kind of depend on, you know, like, hey, we need this, we need that. You know, the wives are the ones kind of helping me and Jay, like, you know, so you know, big shout out to both of them. Catalina, Laura, Kim, Dominions, you guys, you know, that's the ones who are kind of pushing us and thrive, you know, making us, hey, stay on track to, you know, because me and Jay get busy, but we're focused, but they're like, hey, you know, get back on track.
The women behind the scenes. Big shouts out to you, women.
Big shout out. My wife, man, the same with our business. You know, she's definitely she plays a big role in what we do. You know what I mean? Go out there and get dirty, do all the dirty work, but she definitely gets in there and put some elbow grease in there and does all the paperwork and all that shit. You know what I mean? But like you said, keeps us in line, keeps us on track.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's called your better half. You know what I mean? Your better half.
Yeah, just like all this with me. She manages the kids, gives us time to do this, and even my DJing stuff. She's, you know, she'll if she can't make it or if we can't find a sitter, I'll stay home with the kids.
Man, she's alright.
No, man, that's dope, man. It's cool. It's you know, it's a good idea to bring a batting cage out here. That was
definitely a good idea.
That was one of the better ones. Definitely.
More of the story. Great job, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Great idea. It was. It definitely was.
Yeah.
CG needs more of that.
Oh yeah. Just because, man, it's growing, like you said. So a lot more stuff needs to pop up like that. Yeah. Growing from the inside, starting from inner community Casa Grande. We need to start from the inside and work our way out. Don't bring them from the outside.
In, out.
There you go.
What's a business you would love to see in CG? Being from here.
Oh, man.
What do we need? What does CG need?
A podcast.
What's
up?
I'm a fan of drink champs, but let's make Monday morning hangover, you know.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make some hats like Donald Trump and make Monday morning hangover look great.
Something like more for the kids to do, like I said. You know, maybe I mean, I like Top Rock. I like stuff like that. You know,
that'd be tight.
You know, or
cool.
even like the main event. I mean, I love the bowling alley here.
Yeah.
But even like something a little different. Like I'm hoping Throwbacks kind of gets that. You know, that love too.
Oh yeah.
I like the axe throwing thing. It's different. You know, there's not nothing like that.
Yeah.
So the arcade thing, keep kids involved for one.
Yeah.
But then the adults can get in too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's.
Oh yeah.
I don't go out here anymore, but when I do, I go to the bowling alley. I go to Cotton Bowling. So, but yeah, just more stuff for some adults to do, and then the youth can do too. Also, so like I said, an indoor track or something like that, some go-kart racing here.
Yeah.
But
I said something about a nightclub on CG chat. I just started laughing. I was like, "This is serious." Here we go.
Everyone's on strip club,
and it happens like probably once every 2 years. Somebody's like, "Oh, I hear about a nightclub trying to open up," and no, it's not gonna happen.
Nah, bro. It's too much of a small town with too many people with too many problems.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Besides that, we got all the little bars.
And there's been a couple. We did a show April 8th, and only reason I was so down to do the show was because great crowd, never no bullshit, good outcomes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's we need more of that shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. for their and you go in there and all sides of the map were there. You got your groups and you got your. You know what I'm saying? They were in attendance, and it was just it was all love, it was all support, it was all.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what we need more in CG. We shouldn't be afraid or hesitant to open up a business that people need.
Yeah.
People need that. You know what I'm saying? People need that outlet. We need more of that unity, more of that peace. I'm not saying go fucking be best friends with your worst enemy, but hey, you guys
something that me and my cousin Zach always talked about was opening like a paintball arena here in Casa Grande. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that would be neat.
I want to say a couple years back there was some land out there where you can go kind of run around. And actually, two of my cousins, they were supposedly really good, professional, whatever at the time. This is maybe 10, 15 years ago. And, you know, even something like that indoor.
Yeah, like an
Yeah.
indoor paintball arena.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty neat.
dope, man.
That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
You know, especially the guns now. I mean, they're almost like,
Oh, dude.
fully automatic.
Yeah, then you see them dudes, they're like,
Triple tap, double tap,
Yeah.
fucking all that. Like, dang, man.
yeah, that's
Crazy.
But I feel like I would love to go paintballing, but if you get me, you got me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna hover over me and fucking just hit me, like I'm gonna take this shit.
No, that's what the refs are for.
Yeah,
man,
nah,
trust me.
that's what I just.
I've been
That's,
paintballing.
that's what I don't want.
It sucks getting hit.
Shoot me, but don't like lay in on me, bro. We'll be
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Like fuck that shit hurts. I know it hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that shit
no,
sounds
it'll
fun.
beat you up. It'll beat you up. Go stand in front of the 100-mile-an-hour baseball.
Fucking Happy Gilmore style.
Oh, bro.
Fuck that.
You're dumb, man. But yeah, you know, we'll give you a few minutes, man. Open up the mic to you, whoever you want to shout out. You know,
Yeah.
this time is yours, man. Tell people, you know, give people your address again and your website and everything. And
Any events you have coming up?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So 520elite.com is a place to go to pretty much book your cage rentals. It has all the information on there, time and hours. We're open. You know what you get paid, what you get. You know, pushing the website, making sure that we get that. You know, it's kind of that's something me and Jay are kind of working for, because working through is that everybody knows is they're like sending us text during the day, and like I'm working, man. You know, so go to the website. You know, take advantage of that. You know, because you can go to any other up in the valley, and they're doing it all.
and that one's all automated. It
Yeah.
gives you your time slots and okays it for
email
everything.
confirmation.
Right on.
So you
and
just
all the
walk
pricing
in.
is on there.
That
Yeah,
makes
you just walk out.
things
Hey, I got
hella
an appointment,
easy
just
for you
like,
guys.
just like you would, anywhere else.
Yeah,
You
way
know,
easier than bothering this man. He's
Yeah,
really
no,
busy.
I'm,
Just kidding.
I'm working all the time, so you can always send me the text. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just easier. I mean, it just
Yeah,
makes it more easier for you, because you can just do it on your, instead of taking that time, go to the website. We are trying to push events. So like I said, we do birthday parties. We had a couple there already. We've hosted cornhole tournaments for Casa Grandes Union.
Oh, nice.
Just fundraising. Kind of opening up our facility just to, we saw, work pushing back the cages and taking the machines out. But we've had a lot of support doing that. Derek Dominguez is one of my good friends. He's pretty much like a pro cornhole player. He's kind of ran them. So. Kind of pushing that out there. We will open our facility, pretty much open our doors. We casa su casa kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. Right on.
We want that to kind of be, like a place where you can go.
Yeah.
Events, we do have this weekend. I don't know who you guys got, Tank or Garcia.
Oh yeah, the fight.
But we're hosting. So we're hosting, the fight. We're going to show it. Come in, $20, and you can get a couple drinks. Hang out, watch the fight. It's just kind of chill, and then we already played some cards. Just if you want to get in on that too, just kind of hang out, be a dad's night.
Oh yeah, somewhere to go, man.
Yeah.
Somewhere to go.
Definitely.
Somewhere
So come
to
hang out. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
958 East Rodeo Road. Next to Latte Vino, next to Throwbacks.
Okay.
So right in between.
Yeah.
So you can go drop your son off to go play in the fucking, to go hit some
Yeah.
balls
Take it
while
from
you
there.
go to Latte Vino and get fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Or Throwbacks, or
Yeah.
hey, we're open. So
Definitely.
Another thing we had a couple months ago, which is during Valentine's. The moms got to hang out. So we did a Galentine's Day event. It was pretty big. All the moms, that. Like you said, behind the scenes, the women are doing that. They're running the kids all over the place. So
Yeah.
the moms got to come hang out.
Baseball moms.
Everything. They made some signs and stuff for their player,
Yeah.
little baseball ornament,
That's
little
really cool.
painting activity. They
That's
kind
what's
of
up.
had some food and drinks and had fun. And we got to go pick them up whenever it was time to close. Took them back home. But so now it's the dad's turn. So
Yeah.
all the dads that are out there coaching, putting in that time. They're getting out of work, taking the kid to the batting cage, and then going home, eating,
Yeah.
going to sleep, doing it all over again. So this is kind of for the dads. I mean, moms are more than welcome too if they want to see, little pretty boy Ryan Garcia, just, get socked up. But
There you go.
So obviously we know who
you're going for.
who you're going for.
yeah, so,
I just want to see a good fight, man.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do too. I miss the old days of boxing. Julio Cesar Chavez, all that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's how old I am. So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
boxing too. Like I got more into UFC than I did boxing.
Yeah, that was
Boxing
more of
was
a
cool, but you know, obviously, fan like
UFC
the
is
heavy
more of a
hitters.
bloodhound sport, man. That's more of a go and get it.
Yeah, I mean, being a wrestler, man, I always kind of gravitated towards MMA. Just been a big fan, and kind of, especially being local. Like I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, Celebrity Theater, all the local guys.
Oh yeah, like the bare knuckle.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it called? What was it called? The
Rage in the Cage.
Rage in the Cage. Yeah. That's what Vince was kind of talking about last week.
Yeah, Rage in the Cage, and then there was another one. It was like something like the baddest something, and it was like bare knuckle and shit. Like, damn.
Well, they used to bring the fights out to the fairgrounds. So a couple of times we'd go out there. A couple of my friends actually fought out there. You know, it's pretty cool. To support them, and you know that's when MMA was still kind of like bloody for some people, but now it's mainstream. It's kind of what we're trying to push with baseball now in Casa Grande. It's kind of like that thing. Like people are going to see, like, hey, it's just not a seasonal thing. You can play baseball year round here in Arizona.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
it's
what,
warm enough all the time.
Some of these people want to do, like, I saw this guy on YouTube or Facebook or anything. Like, hey, I want to be a baseball player. Now you have somewhere to come craft your skill.
Yeah, for sure. Somewhere to sharpen that knife at.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man.
Good on you, man.
Jay, for real.
Heck yeah. Yeah, man, definitely.
So you want to show the people the shirts, your guys' merch, man. So do you guys usually have? I know you said you guys are running low.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I mean, we're trying to we're trying to use some local vendors, here in town, show the love. These were actually made at KNS. These were our actual member shirts. So obviously, when I was talking about being a member, that is one of the perks. You sign up for a membership, you get a shirt. These kids love. These were our first run. I don't know if you can see on the camera.
Those are badass. They're right here.
But these were our first run that we did, and we're trying to see different looks. Obviously the hat, the big 520 hat. That's kind of our big thing right now. We kind of how everybody's doing a hat drop. We're trying to drop. Our last drop was Union Vista colors, so kind of trying to spread the love and get some different colorways in there. So kind of we're still working through it, but to get those more on hand because they just went so quick. I'm trying to go. I want you to come in and get it. And some people are like, hey, save me one of those hats. Man, this ain't the swap meet. Come get this.
For real.
So it's all love though. I mean, the more our logo gets out there and you're representing the 520. I mean. It just helps us, and it looks good too. So.
Definitely. Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
So, you guys heard it, man. You know what's going on now. Go check it out.
Tap in.
That's all I got to say, man.
Tap in. Just go pull up. Just go pull up. You never know. You might think it's not. Even if you
want to just look around first, just go over there.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, don't be timid, don't be shy, don't be scared. Go over there and do the damn thing.
Definitely.
Pull up.
So you know what it is, man.
It's been great, man. It's the Thursday edition, Monday morning hangover.
Oh yeah.
We got PJ here from the 520 Elite Hitters. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate you talking to the people, and appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Look forward to you guys, growing. I want to checking out you guys' podcast.
Yeah. Definitely.
Tell my boss, baby, watching that work.
Okay. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support, man. For sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's been fun. It's a learning process as well. Everybody, all our guests, have been great. We've had great interviews. So shout out to you guys for helping us as well, helping us grow.
Oh yeah.
Get your word out and get our word out, and it all works out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Heck yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Thank you guys
for watching, man. For real. Thank you for watching.
Monday morning.
Monday morning hangover, baby.